85% of us will complain about it. Back pain. We often say to ourselves, maybe it will go away. Or you've been told by a doctor, I'm sorry, you're just going to have to learn to deal with it. In an effort to get some relief, many turn to surgery. But do they really need it? Forget everything anyone has ever told you about relieving back pain, neck pain, or migraines. Because we are going to introduce you to a procedure that can have you living pain-free in just a short period of time. And because of its ability to restore body function, can help prevent and cure hundreds of conditions. Conditions such as migraine headaches, lower back pain, neck pain, numbness or soreness in arms or legs, chronic fatigue, muscle spasms, TMJ, fibromyalgia, environmental allergies, asthma, carpal tunnel, acid reflux, irritable bowel or bladder disturbances, disturbed sleep patterns, depression, gastrointestinal disturbances, and a whole host of other problems ranging from dizziness to ringing in the ears. Fortunately, if you're suffering from similar problems right now, they may be relieved or eliminated without drugs, side effects, or surgery. But first, listen to these stories of patients who, before finding this clinic, were severely suffering, maybe like you are right now. The pain was impeding on their quality of life and stopping them from doing the things that they enjoyed. We've helped thousands of people feel better, live healthier, and more productive lives, and we may be able to help you too. Give us a call, or click the link below, and we'll call you at your earliest convenience.
I was having a problem. I woke up one morning, my left shoulder, I couldn't move it, and I couldn't turn my head to the left side. So I didn't know what was wrong with it.
I had difficulty particularly standing for long periods of time. My lower back would just give me a lot of pain and things. Would have difficulty picking up and holding my child, as well as a lot of my lower back being very, very stiff. Anytime that I sat for any amount of time and would get up to move, it was just excruciating pain.
Sleeping was not possible pretty much, because couldn't move, turn over, anything like that, because it would hurt so badly. As far as working, you don't work because you lay on the couch because you can't do anything else. You can't cook for your family, you can't clean house or anything like that. It's just, you're stuck. You can't move. The pain was so bad that if I did move, I would cry because it was hurting so bad.
I started feeling some unusual pain in my back and really didn't know what it was. From the construction work, I'd had back pain, but it wasn't real severe. But this got severe, and I sat at home for a couple of weeks not knowing what to do and hoping and praying that it would go away.
It was just a constant ache in my back, and if I twisted or if I tried to lift up stuff at work, I couldn't, it hurt. And I would go home with just major numbness and tingling in my legs. And I thought, something's wrong somewhere, and I got to figure out what it is.
My lower back were hurting, real painful, getting up and down, moving around. So I knew that it had to be, or I assumed it was a slip disc or something of that nature.
Not being able to turn your head without it hurting, or even to look down or up, having, some pain across the shoulders as far as tingling sensations, that kind of thing. Just discomfort, lower back issues, sometimes not being able to sit for very long without it being uncomfortable. Driving in a car becomes uncomfortable. You just can't bend down at home, and you're just not as flexible and as mobile to do things, whether it's playing with your children or your pets or housework or any of that. So when you start experiencing those symptoms, the quicker you address them, the better off you'll be.
I started having a lot of headaches and back pain and neck pain a couple of years ago, to the point that I couldn't move my neck. I was having numbness in my hands and tingling in my hands and my toes all the way down my legs, both arms. And I knew something had to give because I wasn't able to concentrate at all on what I was supposed to be doing. It was hard to take care of my kids and deal with family life.
Sometimes the pains were just so bad that I couldn't even turn my head on my right side, I had to turn my entire body in order to look on the right, especially it's really bothering when you drive. You have to look, you have to turn your entire body. It was kind of really concerning for me.
Just excruciating pain. And so I went to the emergency room. My husband had to carry me into the emergency room, and they, x-rayed, and they just said, gave me painkillers and muscle relaxers and sent me on my way.
I had went to a doctor, a GI doctor. I've had several tests done, spent several thousands of dollars, through insurance money, on trying to figure out what was wrong with my throat especially. They put me on some medicine for that. It seemed to give me some relief, but not complete relief. The symptoms would kind of come and go. If I quit taking the medicine, then the symptoms would be right back.
I visit a lot of doctors, and they couldn't figure it out what it is. Gave me a lot of prescription drugs, really hurting me. And come to the point that the doctors couldn't prescribe those prescription drugs no more because they said, we just cannot give you no more. We will literally kill you.
I feel that a lot of the doctors are just trying to push medications, and we got a world full of people strung out on medications that they don't even need.
For most medical doctors, to my opinions, they want to put you on some type of drugs for pain and do surgery. I don't think it's healthy for people to be on medication because the body was not made to be medicated. It was made to be healthy. So if you can keep your system healthy through chiropractic care, then you eliminate all these other problems.
Did you know that each year lower back pain costs an estimated $100 billion in medical cost and lost productivity? It's the leading cause of disability and the #1 reason we see a doctor. Many doctors have the knowledge and the training and have helped millions cure ailments, treat disease, and even heal those that are sick. Our world really wouldn't be the same without them, and I'm very fond of doctors. I'm just not fond of when a doctor tries to fix my car. You see, if my car isn't running well, if it's stalling, or the engine fails, or the tires go flat, the last person I go to is a doctor. Why? Chances are that they don't know about these things because they aren't or weren't trained to deal with them or treat them. I know right now your back is probably aching. You're in some serious discomfort. So the last thing you want to hear right now are some analogies about doctors fixing cars or anything else other than specific ways that you can quickly and finally stop that pain and suffering that you have in that back. So, here are the 4 secrets that most back pain sufferers don't know or choose to ignore. Number 1, pain is a symptom and usually not the problem. Listen, pain and sickness go away only when what causes it goes away or the problem goes away. Number 2, pain is not permanently eliminated by drugs. Now, this is the biggest deception. Drugs only mask the pain, and your problem can continue to get worse. Not to mention the side effects can be identical to the already existing problem. It's crazy. For example, this drug taken by fibromyalgia sufferers says, call your doctor at once if you have symptoms such as mood or behavior changes, depression, anxiety, insomnia, dizziness, weight gain, swelling of the hands, legs, and feet, or if you feel agitated, hostile, restless, blurry vision, thoughts about suicide or hurting yourself. Really? Oh my gosh. And number 3, your body is equipped to heal itself when proper functions are restored. It's true, your body is very intelligent. It heals cuts, mends broken bones, and cures disease. Number 4, pain gets worse by my lack of body maintenance and poor physical health. Listen, this isn't some mumbo-jumbo stupid attempt to get you to buy some supplement or magic back or neck pain relief pill. This is me trying desperately to tell you that you may be able to feel better and you may be able to live pain-free. So, for a limited time, we're going to offer you an in-depth consultation with a doctor, a basic chiropractic exam, necessary x-rays, and a complete report of what we can or cannot do for you. It's a $290 value, but we're giving it to you for $30. Don't wait until it's too late and treatment is no longer an option. Call this office for an appointment today, or click the link below and we'll call you at your earliest convenience.
I'd say my overall experience, or my overall life, has dramatically changed over the last couple of months. I'm very impressed, and if I had to do it all over again, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
I'm much more able to do things that I wasn't doing, like playing with my grandkids, picking them up, enjoying, just different activities in life.
Since I've been coming here, I have not had to go for my back to the doctor or emergency room. I can exercise regularly. Before couldn't walk on the treadmill. I couldn't even walk through Walmart, without hurting. That doesn't bother me at all anymore. I'm fine to do whatever. I can run around the yard, play with the kids, jump on the trampoline, do whatever. Doesn't bother a bit.
Praise the Lord, I don't have it no more. It's gone. With what they've done, it's really helped my back. I just thank God that, it's amazing how God opens doors and shows us where to go. If it had been me thinking, I could have been laying on a surgery table somewhere with steel plates or something in my back that doesn't work, for a lot of people. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with what's taking place.
After the first visit, I already felt much better, like a pounds of weight come off of my shoulders. And I started to think better. I was able to focus. And because I'm going to school, I start to see also improvement with my studying abilities. My memory become better. I become to understand people better. I become better in focusing and thinking. The thought process of my learning improved a lot also. And my blood pressure used to be very high. And I used to have the heart problems like a chest pain, and I don't have it no more. Since then, and I'm only halfway through. So a lot of other things like sinus problems, it just gone.
I have chronic sinus problems, and just last week, for instance, my head was really stopped up, and he adjusted my neck, and it was immediate that my head cleared.
At least 100% improvement. I have no problems. And I'll be 70 years of age in May.
Receiving the chiropractic care, my headaches have gotten a lot better. I have a lot more movement in my neck. I don't have the numbness. So I've discovered that I have to keep it periodic treatments to keep all of that in check. But it's helped me not to have surgery on my neck, not to have shots, and not to do physical therapy.
This is one of the best clinics in town. It's been here for quite some time, and they are very good. They know exactly what they're doing. If you have back issues or muscle issues, this is one of the best places to come.
Well, this is quite successful because I feel pretty good. I can get out and do things now, play with my grandchildren, enjoy them. I just thank this staff for caring about us because, they do care about the people that come in here. It's not just money, it's they care about what they do for us, and I thank God for sending me this way and letting me know about them. I would recommend them to anybody. Let this be your first option before surgery, because I'm sure there's a lot of cases that can be fixed here without having a knife put to your back.
I would truly recommend this clinic to anyone that is suffering any kind of conditions of pain. It really does help.
I would say you definitely need to come to this clinic and get things checked out. Can't hurt anything, it's worth a try. Been very impressed with my experience here at this clinic, and would definitely recommend it to anyone that's having neck or back issues.
You can see improvement, and you're not just, well, just take this medicine, or, you're not treating just the symptoms. You really feel like you're treating the cause, and that's important. And that's a relief to you. You really feel like you've gained some ground on your treatment.
For a limited time, we're going to offer you an in-depth consultation with a doctor, a basic chiropractic exam, necessary x-rays, and a complete report of what we can or cannot do for you. It's a $290 value, but we're giving it to you for $30. Don't wait until it's too late and treatment is no longer an option. Call this office for an appointment today, or click the link below and we'll call you at your earliest convenience.